Mixing up a J right after we got off the phone, yeah, we just reconnected. Been a while since we spoke. You tell me that it's been destined, but the uncertainty, baby, it made you shy away. Now you're not saying I won't make it. What you trying to say?
Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. First in, gotta scan something real quick, and then son is actually getting recognized for his hard work, great grades in school, so I'm gonna go recognize him. So let's keep rolling. Okay, got to the office, got what I needed to get done. Now gonna head over, so let's put you down a little bit. Now you can watch as I get into the car. Anytime I shoot here, for little Mr. Rogers, change your shoot. Hope you're all doing great.
Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Just wanted to recap. Was able to have a very productive day. This morning was able to come into the office, get a few things done before running back to the Walmart to get a few things. My wife made a little lei for my son. He had done real well in school, kind of honor code for the first half of the year, so they wanted to recognize those students. And then I left, went to a meeting with Max, and brought in a broker to talk about the health insurance side of things. It's an area that we don't deal with directly. We bring in other experts just because that's all they do all day long. And so it was really productive. Then got back here, can run off into some meetings here for work. But want to just recap that. When it comes to presenting, giving them or asking enough questions so that way we present properly, the right solutions. And then number two, making sure that we speak to the level that they're at. So when she said, hey, I really understand this, let it be. Here's the results then. Here's kind of the costs. Here's the benefits. This is what might make us a little bit different. You don't want to over talk because she already knows. She's already explaining that she knows exactly kind of how that functions. So it becomes crucial in the presentation in the moment not to oversell it. So let's go off to the next meetings, and we'll talk to you soon. Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing great. End of the day, 5:38. Head from the office. I left Keen and Cliff and Julie. They were still there, finishing off several things. So after I came back into the office with the meeting with Max, was able to run in a quick meeting with Julie, where a couple individuals were looking at kind of what we do and how we bring people on board, and ultimately how we train and develop them. And then after that meeting, Julie and I had a leadership call with the rest of the team in South Texas to be able to talk about, what activities have we done in the last week that have led to some good results? Where are our results? And then number three, I guess, is what are we excited about? What are we going to be working on in this next week? Especially if, let's say, the previous week was a little bit flat in some of the activity pieces, and just because it's going to ebb and flow. Sometimes you might be running a lot of coaching sessions, a lot of development cases, or you might be all in on the recruiting side, the talent acquisition side. And then she and I after that meeting, quickly ran off to La Madeleine over here off of Westheimer, had a great meeting with Alex, and it was just, hey, tell us a little about who you are, what you do, what you're looking for, and let us share who we are and what we do. And then at the end of it, by the time I got back, was able to shoot off 3 emails to introduce him digitally to the people in my network that I think mutually they would find a benefit to each other. And so Alex, the company is called 7 Tablets. They focus in on customized IT solutions. So he's like, to a certain extent, they don't take the people that are like, oh, I have an idea for an app. It's more like, do you have a credible business surrounding that app? And so some of the things that they've done, they created the platform for XM satellite radio, the distribution for PepsiCo. So some really solid, effective, customized pieces. He said even for some organizations, they might be using Salesforce, but they need to customize the Salesforce solution for their organization. Those are some of the things that they jump in on. So great conversation with him. And so I like to immediately send out those emails that I might have promised to send or have made a comment to send, and that way we stay fully engaged. I stay fully engaged in that conversation and that relationship, and I can be a connector. Remember, those are one of my strengths, is to connect people. I really enjoy that. Julie is the same mentality. What can we do to be able to help others grow their network and help them grow their business? And then in turn, we know that if we give out that good value, because that's how we're wired, that in turn we'll get some good value back on our end. And so that's not why we give out the connections or the introductions, but that's the byproduct of being able to do that, of having that mentality. And so if you're not a connector by nature, by again, one of your strengths, you just want to have a look at, when you go into that conversation, number one, you might want to read a book called Go Giver, but it's the idea of, when you go into a meeting with someone, what can I do to be able to bring them greater value? What can I say? How can I help them be better? And then after that, it was office stuff, running some different, some analysis, shooting out some emails, and really responding to emails, putting people on calendars, creating a Zoom invite. And those are some of the pieces, right? So if I'm not out meeting people one-on-one for interviews, not running joint meetings with the people on my team, then then meeting new people, running joint meetings on the team, meetings with centers of influence, and then it's the fight to get in front of more people. So it's shooting out emails, DMs and LinkedIn, a multitude of different ways to be able to market and brand. That's really the focus. So hope you're all doing great. Enjoying your Tuesday. Tuesday was just jam-packed today. So we had a lot of great things going on, and you get lucky the harder you work. Really, luck happens a little bit from the occurrence of, I can't control who I was born to, and I can't control where I was born. And so I am lucky. I won the geography lottery, if you will. I was born in the United States, and my mom and dad were just people that instilled with me hard work and connecting with people. So because of that upbringing, I saw value in education, saw value in reading, saw value in helping others, and that mentality has definitely rubbed off on me in a major way. And so that right there is definitely the lottery of all lotteries. That's where I feel lucky. Sherm's out. Hey there, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Luck. I believe that you and I get more lucky when we work harder. At the same time, I hit the geography lottery. If you were born in the United States, that is the geography lottery. You have freedoms, you have opportunity. That doesn't exist all over throughout the globe. The other thing that I think of is, I won the lottery from a familial perspective. I have amazing parents, an amazing mother and father who are devoted at helping us as kids get better. I have 2 older brothers and a younger sister, and all 3 of them are just amazing human beings. And so I definitely won the lottery when it came to geography of where I was born and the family that I grew up in. And so now it's my opportunity to share some of the things that they gave to me that I can hopefully give to you. Sherm's out. Is there luck? Sure there is. I find that the harder you work, the luckier you get. That's just how it is in the real world, whether that's working hard at sports, whether it's working hard at school and studying and learning, or it's working hard at work and earning more and getting promotions and being connected. At the same time, I believe that luck exists in where I was born and who I was born to. I have 2 amazing parents. I have 3 amazing siblings, and they rubbed off on me in positive ways, got me to be a better version of myself. And I am lucky for that familial background, right? I am lucky to have been born in the United States. I hit the lottery when it came to where I was born. The freedoms that I have that come at a heavy cost of the amazing soldiers and veterans that have lived and sacrificed on our behalf. And then at the same time, I am blessed with an amazing wife who is just the epitome of compassion. I hit the lottery. Sherm's out.
But I do this cause I live like I'ma die today. Passionate about it, you gotta have it of doubting. I gotta have it of working and earning it. I am out in the city of angels. I know that they looking out for me. This is my testimony for all of y'all that been doubting me. The evidence is evident. Music is my medicine, my testament. Meant to be true to you, a legend in the making. Make the best of every moment. Cause nothing lasts forever, but forever I'll be focused. Focus on the now,